Okay, so I just saw this video. I'm going to play it on the screen right now.
Madam Speaker, another concern relates to expectations. One of the dangers associated with creating advocacy offices is that citizens often develop expectations that exceed the powers actually granted to those offices. Here's a more natural flowing version of that section that reads like a legislative speech rather than a series of short points. Madam Speaker, one of my concerns with
this guy, this politician, literally just read out his AI prompt during a speech. Or not the AI prompt, the AI response. And it's not even that he just read the AI response. He read what the AI said, not just the response it gave him to say. He like read out the AI talking to him. And that's the thing. And that's why the title of this video is going to be something like "We Reach Peak Laziness" or something like that. Because we're so lazy as humans in general. I'm generalizing here. We're so lazy to the point where people aren't even just using AI to do the work. They're not reading over what the AI is doing. This guy just copy and pasted whatever AI said and then printed it out. He didn't take 2 seconds to read it over and realize, oh, I left in the part where AI is talking to me directly and not giving me the response that I want. Like, how much extra time does that take? 5 seconds? 10 seconds to read over that whole thing? That wasn't long, what he just said. It wasn't super long. The video's like a minute and change. So what? You're spending a minute and change reading that over. And yet, a politician isn't doing that. Like, that's the thing, man. Like, this is not some high school student who's trying to cheat on his biology test. These are people who are doing their jobs, the jobs that they have done for years. Like, this guy, I'm assuming, has been a politician for years. He's an older guy. He's definitely done this before without AI. I have no idea who this guy is. I just stumbled upon this video. But you'd assume that he's been doing this for years, doing it without AI, and now all of a sudden AI is a thing, and he doesn't even have the patience to read it over. And this is a scary thing about not only this technology, but kind of what comes about when using it. We're creating these habits of half-assing everything. It's not just half-assing the work, it's half-assing reading it over. It's weird. Like, I feel like the AI bot is just another form of social programming. Like, we already have algorithms. Think about that. An algorithm is delivering you content constantly. And this content is shaping the way that you think. And for a lot of people, the algorithms, like, it's almost a form of being social. Like, it probably hits those part in our caveman brains. That's why people have, like, parasocial relationships to content creators. So in a way, it's like, imagine you're just in a room and some robot is bringing other people into the room to have you be social with. Or it's not even that close. Like, it's not even that close of a relationship. It's like watching a show. So imagine in like the Shakespearean age, you didn't go to a show. Some robot decided what you were gonna watch and when. It's weird. It's just like all these things are shaping our brains, shaping the way we think, controlling our experience. Like, all of our experiences are being controlled by the algorithm. And obviously not to like the fullest extent. Like, we still have experiences outside of technology and social media, which we should. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but we should have these experiences outside of social media. But all of our social media experiences are judged by the algorithm. I mean, same with dating. Most of the time people find, like, people are using apps and stuff. The Hinge algorithm is deciding who's going to walk into your life and who isn't. But I mean, in the same vein, like, this was also kind of like there was a proximity thing before where because of the internet, you could now meet people from all over the globe, where before you were still limited by your proximity. But this situation just feels more weird because it's a lot more calculated. Like, being limited to your community by proximity is more of just like a logistics issue. Like, I can't go everywhere. I can't be everywhere. And granted, it's really good that the internet is giving us the ability to go out and go to, like, meet people in different places, meet people from across the globe. Like, that's really good for certain people. I mean, it's a really good option for everyone to have because there are a lot of people who they just don't fit in with the people in their proximity, and that's okay. So finding friends through the internet has really helped them find a community. But we got to think about the fact that we're getting to the point where we're not really finding the friends ourselves. We're the algorithm is programming us. The algorithm is deciding who we're gonna come across. It's less of like searching for things. Like think about it, searching the web isn't a thing really anymore. I mean, people still do it, but it's not commonplace. The web gets searched for you, and that's scary if you think about it. And it's the same thing with these AI. The AI is giving you your answers. The AI is it's shaping the way you think. If you're consistently relying on AI to do these things, you're going to start thinking like the AI. And that gives the AI the power. It gives the big tech companies the power to control you. And maybe this is getting super like conspiratorial. Like, I don't know if they're genuinely trying to pull strings or if, I know for social media, like a lot of times the algorithm is just to farm engagement. I think at the end of the day, a lot of these companies are just more worried about how much money they're making as opposed to what we're thinking. But I think when certain parties get involved, these things change. I mean, look at like media, like the news, like all these things are sponsored by certain things, bought out by certain things, and they're biased and they're trying to convince people to think in a certain way. There's a good chance that these algorithms are doing the same thing. And there's a good chance that these AIs are being programmed with bias. I haven't really looked into it like too much. There's probably somebody out there who's like, yeah, like this has been proven. So like my bad, but I'm kind of just yapping here. And the thing is I see in the comments of all these videos, like the one I just showed you, people like putting on this scenario of him answering like, oh yes, that prompt was made by AI, but saying it in the exact way that ChatGPT would say it. So we're getting to the point where we're starting to recognize it. AI has its own personality, but the scary part is that when people keep relying on this technology, we're all gonna adopt that personality. Like in a couple generations, is everyone gonna be talking like ChatGPT? Imagine it's like different dialects of language. It's like someone talks like ChatGPT, someone else talks like Claude, someone else talks like Grok, and people start identifying with what AI they use. I don't even like to think about stuff like this. That's scary. But yeah, this has gotten to the point where people not only aren't thinking about the actual work they're doing, but they're not even thinking about polishing it, like taking out that simple little line. This guy could have gotten away with it if he just took out that line. And that's the thing, people are just drawn towards convenience. And certain conveniences are good, but with this, I think there have been studies that show that like AI makes you dumber essentially. If you're not really relying on your own brain for anything, it's just you're gonna lose that skill. People aren't forming their own thoughts because they don't have to. The AI could form the thoughts for them. The amount of people who use AI just to write a simple email, like we didn't we as humans didn't have that before. You had to write your own emails and now you're incapable. And that's so wild to me. And it's wild that people don't see anything concerning with that. Like, oh, let me ask chat this. Like, it really only takes you 5 minutes to think about, oh, how do I want to word this sentence? How do I want to start this off? Usually, once you get that first sentence down, the email kind of just flows naturally. But the more you keep using this AI prompt to write a simple email, the more you're going to rely on it, and you're going to lose the skill of coming up with that first line of the email. It just seems like on this timeline, people's personalities are just going to become more like robots. I saw somebody say this. I think it was a comedian. He made a comment like, why are there people working in warehouses and AI doing art? Like, shouldn't the robot be stacking boxes so I could paint? It was something along those lines. If I find the clip, I'll play it on the screen. But he absolutely has a good point. Like, yes, AI is taking jobs, but it's also taking hobbies. It's also taking, I don't even want to say hobbies because people are professional artists. It's taking people's passion away. Like, professional artists, I'd assume, are passionate about art. It's something they love. And maybe that's the intention, is to turn the people into robots and make them stack boxes the rest of their lives instead of following their dreams. It's real spooky stuff, and I'm glad that we're still at the point where we could kind of identify what's AI and what's not. It's getting harder to tell, but when you catch like an eye for it, you can start to see. I watched some commercials and I could obviously tell if they used AI or not. And by these YouTube comments, like I said before, people know the way AI talks. So you could use your own judgment to identify if an email was written by AI or not. Or I hope there's none of this, but books? I guess the AI could write books. But it's good that we can identify it, at least at this point. I'm scared that it's going to reach a point where you can't. And then all of these things I'm saying might become a reality. People are going to be more like the robots. As the robots become more like the humans become more like the robots. That seems to be the situation we're in. But maybe as people become more AI literate, it'll be easier and easier to tell what's AI and what's not. It also kind of just depends on the trajectory of it. Like, how advanced is the AI even going to get? A lot of people think all these businesses are putting their eggs in one basket and it's not going to work out. Like, maybe AI isn't what people are cracking it out to be. But I have no idea. I'm just sitting here spitballing, trying to start a conversation because this video that just popped up on my algorithm had me thinking. But yeah, if you guys have any thoughts about it, definitely leave them in the comments. I'll take a look at those and like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.